It's been a busy weekend for Jim Nantz. Yesterday, he had a great college game when he had Michigan and Arizona at the house that Kazi built, and now he's in Miami for the Pats and the Dolphins. Jim, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, here at the house that Marino built.
Yes, in the house that Marino built, absolutely, after a very good game. And that was my team to win it all this year, but now that they're number one in the regular season, they got the head of the game, but I thought that Arizona team had a chance to be really a terrific team this year. They are a very good team. They really are.
I think they're quite good.
Yes.
Yeah, if they're missing anything, they're missing one guy when chips are down, they have to go to who can create something offensively, who can really on his own make a play. But
probably going to have to be Johnson, I would guess, right?
Yeah, I would think so, but I like that team, and I think we'll be seeing them down the road.
And Sean Miller's a he's a terrific coach. Terrific coach. Great setting yesterday. All right. Very interesting game today. First of all, the Pats, who are have pulled the victory from defeat 2 weeks in a row. Last week with some help of a controversial call and an onside kick, but they continue to win. Give them credit. And now they go down to Miami. And to me, it's a perfect setting for Miami because they need to get past the Pats in a big spot. It would be a great win for them to get to 8-6, and they catch the Pats basically beat up. They've been beat up on D all year. They're beat up on offense now too.
Well, I don't know how they keep doing it, really. I mean, credit to Belichick, how he keeps pulling out these games, and Brady also. But,
yeah, Brady's a little bit of a factor. Yeah, he does a good job.
I've had a lot of these games, and it's just insane to see how they keep winning it. It's a remarkable achievement. But I think they're catching a Miami team that's a little bit emotionally in the same kind of spot like what Carolina was when it hosted New England a few weeks back. If you remember that one, it came down to the wire, controversial call, and that one went against the Patriots.
Yep.
But I think they're catching a team, not that they play the same kind of football, but I think Miami's on such a high right now. And, of course, I haven't been here because I was up doing the basketball game, but in phone conversations with them this week, they're mentally in a very good place. There's no question that this is a measuring stick. This is for Philbin, his biggest game of his two-year tenure as the coach. And I think it's going to be a game, another one. Patriots, just every game they play seems to come right down to the last minute.
We're going to find out something, Jim, that we have talked about. People who follow the NFL closely have talked about a lot through the years, and that is how much seeding motivates people because it's not like getting into the playoffs. You're in the playoffs. We're now talking about seeding. The 4 teams are going to win their divisions in the AFC. All that's left is one spot, the 6th. The others are all 4 and 5 are set. 1, 2, and 3 are playing for seeding. And seeding is tricky because it does not motivate. Historically, it does not motivate people that much. So it's going to be interesting to see how these top teams play. Denver already lost. Now you see Miami. You see Cincinnati. You see the Colts all playing for seeding, all have different things on their minds, all in different stages of development, but they're all playing for seeding, and it's going to be interesting to see what motivates these guys in the last 3 weeks of the season.
Well, I think it's a big deal. First off, I think it's a big deal. If you're looking at New England and Denver as the 1-2 or whichever combination you want to look at, I know Manning would rather have that game at home as opposed to going back to Gillette Stadium again. But I think the seeding really becomes significant when you're talking 2-3. It's a huge, huge deal.
Big.
And, Cincinnati has a real shot at this, too. Take nothing away here from New England that right now can control it, win out, and it'll be the 1 seed. But, you got not only this game today at Miami, but next Sunday at Baltimore.
Very tough game.
Very tough back-to-back road games coming up for New England. Cincinnati, meanwhile, has to keep on winning. But I think that's where it really gets interesting is just to get that first